Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is BrewDog21 with another episode of the Clemente Chronicles. So, on this episode, I am going to be doing a video response to for Jason, Mr. Fisherbike. Jason just hit the 1,000 mark. So, what he wants us to do is create a starting lineup of any sport: football, baseball, basketball, hockey, even soccer probably, and insert in the starting lineup YouTube members of the community out there. So I'm going to choose baseball. So I'm going to choose the starting lineup. No particular batting order, so I'm going to start from catcher all the way down. And then I'm going to add a couple oddball things in there, like a manager, general manager, stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and start off with, and I got a sheet right here, so I'm going to probably read right off it. I'm not going to remember everything here. So we're going to start off with the catcher. And our catcher is going to be, and before I even start, I want to let everybody know I am a subscriber to every single one of these guys that I'm picking here. So, even though I don't comment all the time on everybody's channel, I do watch those videos when I get a chance. If I'm driving in my car, I'm listening to it, or spare time. But I do watch the videos of all my subscribers when I can. All right, so we're going to start off with the catcher. And who I'm picking for catcher is Scott. Big Scott 35. People who don't know Scott, he does a Sunday video channel live stream of what's going on during the week and what's going on. He'll have an occasional visitor here, and Natsman is usually the main guy he has with him. But the reason why I picked Big Scott, me and myself, I like my catchers to be big. Ain't no one running him over. He's a Gary Carter PC guy. That's he PC's Gary Carter, Mets fan. Star Wars, I mean, he does games, he does it all. But he's my catcher. First base is going to be Mike, Hitman 23. Just the number 23. Donnie Baseball. He PC's Don Manley. I'll tell you, he collects, all these guys collect a little bit of everything here. But that's his main PC. So he's my first baseman. My second baseman is going to be George, Diamond Yard Sports Card. He's probably going to be the tallest second baseman ever. But Jackie Robinson guy, that's his PC. If you have any questions on grading and who to go with and all that, he's my go-to guy. So, just hit him up if you have any questions about that. Third base goes without saying, I think, most people, John, Wade Boggs fan. So, of course, you know why. Wade Boggs is his PC. Shortstop was probably the hardest one, but I'm choosing Spotty from the Arania Boys. Bo Bichette guy, and he grew that Bo Bichette PC so fast with a blink of my eye. He does breaks. I mean, he does video responses. He's an awesome member of this community. Now the outfield, that's a tricky spot. In no particular order, left field is going to be Don, Field of Dreams Cards. And choose him. He's a Clemente guy, and Stan the man. Something happens to our first baseman, Mike, I'll slide him right in there. But that's who I got on left field. My center fielder, Jim. Pick a Jim Sports Card Collector. Jazz guy. Carl Jastrzemski is his man here. So I have him doing that. Big Red Sox fan. Him himself just hit the 1,000 subscriber mark too. So congratulations to you, Jim, on that accomplishment. That's a big number, 1,000. Maybe I'll get there in about 15 years. Who knows? If I'm still around. Right fielder. My man, Clemente brother. Who else? Lou Rock, TV. He's the right fielder. What other position he's going to be playing? All right. I'm going to have a DH here. So my DH is going to be James Elite Hunters. It's probably going to be the smallest DH ever. The reason why I pick him is because he has that Triple Crown videos he does, and he just did the 500 home runs. He likes the hitters. So who else to pick? Who else? I mean, to pick by him, you know. Pitcher. My starting pitcher is going to be Brett Near Mint Musings. Why him? He's got one of the best Walter Johnson's collections out there, you know. He's one of those guys, like I've always said, he's got a sneaky good collection. So, he's my starting pitcher. My relief pitcher, who else you going to have? A fireman to be your relief pitcher. So, of course, I'm going to pick Mr. Jason, Mr. Fisherbike. He's going to be my relief pitcher. Now, I'm going to have a couple of utility players. These guys are going to be playing wherever I need them. And the first one I'm picking is Dean Gerhardt. Yeah, I collect it all. You know, that answers it all. He collects it all, so he's going to play it all. Same thing with my second utility player. It's going to be Eric, 4-leaf cards. This guy's, he collects everything. I think if it's in a piece of cardboard, he has it. Or he collects it. So, he's my utility player. Now, I've got some other low-key positions here. I'm going to have a general manager on my team. Somebody's got to run the team. You know, the organization. So, I'm going to pick Dave, Blue Jacket 66. Who else? This guy, he's a walking encyclopedia of cards. So, who else would could think of there? My manager got to work well with the general manager. And my manager I'm picking, you got to have a manager who knows the game and is an opinionator. He's going to tell you the way it is. I can't think of anybody else but John, the John Mangini collection, to be our manager. This guy's just crazy. He'll tell it the way it is. I'll tell you. Like it or not. Now, my team is going to have a bench coach. Someone that's going to work well with the manager. Let's say the Don Zimmer of my team. So, the Don Zimmer of my team is going to be Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. I can't think of anybody besides, Dave, John, Rick, that's knowledgeable with the vintage cards and everything. This team's going to have a bat boy. Somebody's going to help the team out in the dugout, play catch with the players, collect the bats, do everything. And the person I'm picking for that is going to be Liam, Junior Baseball Fanatic 12. Can't think of anybody else that could do this job. He's perfect for this position. When we're at home, we got to have an announcer. So my announcer is going to be Tony, JP Wisco Baseball Cards. Enough said. Just listen to that voice. And last but not least, we got to have a mascot. Hey, the Phillies got the Fanatic. So why can't we have one? So my mascot is going to be the Cesario from the barrio, Pepino Man. Can't think of anybody that's more qualified for this. You might be overqualified for it. But that is my lineup. I hope that that satisfies you, Jason. And congratulations on your 1,000 sub. This is Mark signing off. Take care and be safe. Peace.